Let's talk about Gojo and the higher-ups, but spoilers beware. First of all, shout out to Kraft who asked me about this and a few other questions today, but he started with, do I think Gojo only killed the higher-ups because the Zenin clan had already been massacred and the Kamo clan had been taken over by Kinjaku? And no, I don't. I honestly don't think those things were even really that relevant. I think the reason Gojo killed the higher-ups is because he had decided it was finally time to make a concerted move. But not only that, I feel as if he thought he had accomplished what he originally set out to do, and that was to reset the Jujutsu world. He even talked about how easy it would be to kill the people in charge, but in that case, just new corrupt people would take their place, which means he instead needed to foster the next generation. I'm turning to education. I need to foster those strong and intelligent allies. And this is at the beginning of the series, right? By the end of the series, he's done that. And yes, most of the students are still young, even at the end of the series. They won't be the ones in the positions of power yet, but Gojo has also found people he can trust that will be in those positions of power, like Gakuganji here, whom he even says in this scene. Maybe if you were the one in charge, things would be a bit better. But on top of all of that, Gojo realizes he may be walking into his last fight ever when he steps against Sukuna, so he realizes it's now or never, and the last thing he can do for his students and the next generation is to finish getting rid of the corrupt people whom he knows is there. He goes to take out the higher-ups, saying that it's time for me to catch up with Geto, somebody who had their convictions to do what it took from the start. Gojo has finally reached that point. So honestly, even if the Zenin and the Kamo had been full strength in that moment, I think Gojo still would have done what he did. And then Kraft asked me about the soul swap body training that they did and wondered, is it the body that's learning or your soul in the other person's body that's learning? And in a case like with Yuji and Kusakabe, I think it's both. So Yuji's soul within Kusakabe is using Kusakabe's body, which has practice and muscle memory doing things like simple domain. So Yuji's soul is gaining that experience and taking it back into his body, but simultaneously, Kusakabe within Yuji's body, who knows how to do these things, is probably teaching Yuji's body that muscle memory at the same time. And then finally, we got a couple quick ones here with Avery asking, was Sukuna scared when he thought Gojo came back? And I think we need to define scared here, but I would say yes. Like, he obviously knew, oh shit, like that's Gojo. Like, he knew he was in hot water, but he wasn't like running around screaming, wetting his pants. And then finally, Taurus says, Takaba created the aliens. And this is funny. It's something we talked about back when Modulo was first introduced. Like, what if Takaba just said one day, you know, sure would be funny if aliens showed up, and then boom. So this is hilarious, and it is theoretically possible, but I don't think it's the case.